co-ed campfire, and through the fire, Alex was making electric eye contact with a young woman named Ashley Waxman. And through that fire, Alex, it wasn't his words, it wasn't the game that he spit. He won this young girl over by flexing his muscle across the council ring, I swear. She loved it, needless to say, but it didn't work out, and I think 25 years later, Alex has got it all together. So I'm glad you came a long way since that campfire. Good work there. The Canes and the War Heights, obviously a beautiful weekend. This place is awesome. I know we've all had an amazing time. I think I speak on behalf of most of Alex's friends that were surprised the wedding is here in Beacon and not in the 3-block force field on the Upper West Side near his apartment that he really has a tough time leaving. So I appreciate that too. You know, you went out of your comfort zone there. Good work. For those that don't know me, my name's Danny Silver. I was in Alex's bunk at camp in 1988. So other than Rachel, Carl, Louise, and some family, I've known Alex probably longer than anybody in this room. You know, we were in the same bunk in 1988, and we've remained close ever since. From that first game of running bases to being in each other's weddings, we've literally grown up together, and it's been awesome. I was there when Alex missed his parents so much at camp that he couldn't even go to sleep, and I was also there when he was passed out in the back of a car on a day off, and we couldn't wake him up. So I've seen him when he was really into Yvonne Lendl and his kick serve. And I've seen him when he was even more into his bongo drums and Bob Marley. I have seen him with his bunk junk and his top-of-the-line athletic gear, even though he didn't play half the sports that he had gear for. And I've seen him Houdini from Nights Out. You know, all of a sudden he's at the bar, and then you look around and he's long gone without saying goodbye to anyone. And most of all, I'm sure we've all seen him struggle controlling his body temperature, which he's not doing well with tonight. So, you know, I've known this guy for a long time. Alex, I'm going to do you a favor tonight and not talk about the night in Montreal where you completely ruined that boat race for all of us. You know, why we put you as the anchor of our drinking team against the Australians is beyond me. We had a 4-cup lead, went down to Alex, completely lost it for us. But I'm not going to bring that up, so we're just going to move on. I'm just going to focus on the positive. Alex, you've always been an incredible friend. In 2001, when your life was being turned upside down by 9/11, you drove down to Richmond, Virginia for my 21st birthday, and I never really thanked you for doing that, but that meant the world to me. And in 2007, when I was going through some tough times, it was like the worst weather weekend in the fall, and we went to your Hamptons house and watched football for 48 hours and got my mind off stuff, and that was an awesome move. I appreciate that too. In 1997, when Racket Lake had the nerve to play our song, you let us know about that too. And most importantly, in 2009, when I needed a safe place to watch the Lakers-Rockets Game 7, you opened up your door to me, so I appreciate that. Thank you. My favorite thing about Alex, though, is he's the best in the business of the deep conversation. Those here that were at the rehearsal dinner last night know about the power ballad phase of Alex. To me, this is important because anybody who knows me knows I love to talk. So Alex is maybe the only person that can one-up me in this department. Whether it's, you know, it's always the things you don't want to talk about with your Jewish mother that Alex always wants to talk about, but for some reason he's really good at it. Where do you want to live, you know, when you have kids, and how do you value quality of life versus your salary, and, you know, where do you want to go, big picture. He's like the Jewish mother, anti-Jewish mother, only it's the Jewish mother. It makes sense to me, but if you know what I mean, Murphy, do you know what I mean? All right. But one conversation in particular with Alex sticks out in my mind. It was the summer of 2000. We were now counselors in the same bunk, which was pretty weird. And we were sitting in the first base dugout on the lower field at camp at midnight, which is weird. But we were there, we were talking about how camp is like this beautiful place, and it's more than a place, it's a feeling, it's an idea, this whole thing. And Alex, in his infinite wisdom, actually defined camp, which no one's ever done before. Josh Farman almost did it once, apparently, but I think you actually did it that night. I don't remember what you said, but it was genius. And people have been trying to do that for generations, and Alex actually nailed it, which makes this guy an extremely special guy. And Molly, now his lovely wife, only ups this special guy another level. Since they joined forces in 2008, I've had the pleasure of vacationing with them, dining with them, partying with them, chauffeuring them, door-to-door service always, and all of it has been amazing. I knew this relationship was destined for greatness when I went to pick up Alex for our annual ski trip, door to door, obviously. You know, the plan was 5 o'clock pickup. Alex rolls in at 5. He's got to finish packing. Got to go to the bathroom. Got to do 3 errands. And anybody who knows Alex, this 5 o'clock is turning into 6:30 really quickly. So, here I am, all right, and this errand he had to run was a Valentine's gift for Molly. I don't remember what the gift was, but it was important enough to keep me double parked for an hour and a half, waiting idly just to wait for the holiday traffic to really thicken before we had to drive like 6 hours. But you know what? I knew it was worth it because I knew how important it was for him to nail this gift. And I knew that Molly was beyond worth, you know, this wait and the 7-hour drive that I had to look forward to. And I knew Alex at that time had found the one. And, you know, it wasn't flexing his muscle across the council ring. It wasn't the bed-sitting patented move that we all know and love. All right? He had this one measured, and it was perfect, and everything he did was great with that. And then 7 hours and 37 deep Jewish mother conversations later, we got to our destination. I would relive that ride right now if you gave me a choice. It was great. My wife was passed out in the back seat, and Alex and I just talked about our lives in the front seat. It was awesome. So, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I'd like to propose a toast in honor of Molly and Alex, a life, a beautiful marriage filled with love, laughter, and happiness. Live, laugh, and love. And to quote a guest here tonight, a famous Andrew Dickon, around the head, down the hatch, get him up, get him down. Congratulations, I love you both.